Ada for refusing to help my in-laws financially after realizing they're taking advantage of me and my wife. So, I, 32F, have kinda reached my breaking point with my in-laws and now apparently I'm the bad guy for it. My wife, 34F, and I have been helping her parents out financially for years. We've covered medical bills, helped with their mortgage, and whenever there was some emergency they couldn't handle, we stepped in. We never really thought twice about it because, well, they're family, and my wife felt like it was our responsibility. But then I started noticing a pattern. Every time we gave them money, suddenly they had cash to go out to fancy restaurants, buy expensive designer clothes, or splurge on stuff they absolutely did not need. At first, I tried to brush it off, maybe they just needed a little joy in their lives or whatever. But it kept happening. And the thing is, it was always right after we helped them. The final straw was last month. My mill called my wife crying about overdue medical bills and how they were struggling. We sent them a good chunk of money because, obviously, that's important. A few days later, I see Mill posting on Facebook about how they're having a much-needed getaway at some luxury resort. I showed my wife and she immediately started making excuses for them. Maybe it was a gift, maybe they used a different credit card, maybe we were overthinking it. But the more I looked into it, the clearer it became. There were no overdue medical bills. They straight up lied to us so they could go on a fancy vacation. That was it for me. I told my wife we're done funding their lifestyle. If they can afford designer clothes, they can afford their own damn house. My wife was hesitant at first. She's always felt responsible for them, but even she had to admit this was messed up. So we told them we weren't giving them any more money. And all hell broke loose. Mill called us ungrateful and sobbed about how we're abandoning them. Phil said I was manipulating my wife. And then they dragged other relatives into it, who are now guilt-tripping us, saying things like, "But they're family and you have the money, why wouldn't you help?" Now my wife is second-guessing everything, and I feel like the villain. But I can't keep lighting money on fire for people who refuse to act like responsible adults. Ada?